Hi everyone, my name's Leanne Kirkup and I'm one of the health literacy trainers in the North East and North Cumbria health literacy team, back with another health literacy accessibility video. And this one is on formatting for accessibility. So what do we mean by formatting? For anybody that's wondering, well, first off, it basically is the way your information looks on a page. So it includes font, style, size of the text that you're using, but it also means that you do need to be thinking about how you lay your information out on your page. So the basics of that pretty much include, first and foremost, an Arial font, excuse me, with the size 12 at the very least. Don't be using any fancy fonts. They are harder to read. They might be nice to look at, but they do tend to be harder to read. Arial is a good one. Use clear headings in bold if you really want to emphasize a section. But using a simple clear heading usually is enough to direct people to certain parts of a page. If you really want to emphasize a point, again, the same principle applies. So you can use bold text, or you can use a text box to put something that you want to draw someone's attention to, inside a box. Usually the eye will go straight to that. Use bullet points for lists, but don't use italics. They are harder to read for some people, so to avoid some people not being able to read or understand a certain part of your information, just don't use it. Um, Only use pictures when they are needed. If you're just putting a picture or an image in to make something look nice, then we would say, avoid that. Just leave it out. If you are going to use pictures, make sure you have added the alt text to it. Now, we have done a separate video to talk you through how to use alt text to an image to describe it. So if you are going to put, pictures in your layout, then I would suggest you go and watch that video as well, just so that you're able to apply that to your own stuff. Don't use block capitals or underlining. They are harder to read as well. Spacing your writing out, making sure that you've got a good amount of white space on your page. Don't use columns, but make sure that you are aligning your text to the left. And just so you can see how to do that, for anybody that's unsure, if you were to open up a Word document, I'm pretty sure this applies to PowerPoint as well, but in the sort of the home section, as you can see on the screen there is a paragraph section along the top ribbon, and you can see there's a number of kind of lines that I would say, and I've circled the one that is a line left. You can see that it's sort of a bit bolder than the other options. So that would show that you've aligned your text to the left rather than having it in the center of the page or to the right on the other side. So yeah, that's a little bit on formatting. But why do we do it? So everyone processes information differently, slightly different to the next person. There are a range of conditions that would affect how some people are able to take information in or maybe understand the information that we give. Conditions such as dyslexia, for example, do make it that little bit more difficult. So just by making sure that we format our information as explained, using bullet points, putting text in boxes that's important, maybe making sure that you're using headings to section things off, a lot of white space around your text, aligning to the left, the right, size and the right sort of text font. All of these things are gonna make sure that, if we can follow that, then we're making our information easier for our patients, our service users, and our staff to understand. And ultimately, that is what we want. So please bear in mind your format when you come to putting things on a page. Now, this video is part of a series which does include other hints and tips and guidance for making your health information, easier for everybody to understand. If you've got any questions on this video or any of the other videos, please, do contact us. That's fine. Our email address is on the screen now. It is stsft.nenchealthliteracy@nhs.net. There is a website that you can go on to as well. So that website will give you a bit more information about health literacy. So, and it'll also give you some information on training sessions that we run as well, so that might be of interest to you. That is all available on the North East and North Cumbria Integrated Care website. So please take a visit of that and get in touch with us if there's anything else that you need. Thank you very much.